Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've been on here. This is me, I'm not 08. Got this Nissan hardbody here. It's an 88 4-cylinder. It's got the 2 spark plugs per cylinder. There's not a whole lot of videos out there on what I'm about to go through on this video on these hard bodies, or D21 pickups, whatever you want to call them. But anyhow, this truck here's been a good little truck, and right now I'm in the process of lowering it and stripping the paint off of it, rusting it out, and then I'm going to put some clear on it. But anyhow, it's a project truck. So the other day, got going down the road and went to clutch out to leave a stop sign, and it died on me. Went to crank it, all it do is just spin over, spin over, spin over. Couldn't figure out why. Well, I've got a 95 that done the same thing, but that truck jumped time. So what I'm going to show you on here, and hopefully this will help someone out, but I went through all the relays, all my grounds, and all of just about everything I could think of on this truck to try to figure it out. I had no spark, I had no fuel. The fuel pump relay was not kicking on, but the main relays and everything else were kicking on. But I had power to the fuel pump relay, but it was not sending a signal to the fuel pump relay to engage it. And I went through all this stuff, couldn't figure it out, so I went to a salvage yard. I said, you know what, it's got to be the computer. So I went to a salvage yard. I found a 87 hard body, and I know I'm sitting in one spot, but anyway, I found an 87 hard body that had an automatic in it. So I was like, well, I don't know if this computer will even work. Sorry if the camera angle, or if you can't see or anything. But anyhow, so I got the computer out of it, and the only difference in these, the 5-speed and the automatic computers, are this little resistor that's on the side here. If you're going to put it in a 5-speed truck, unplug that resistor, because it won't idle. So just unplug it. But anyhow, I had no spark and no fuel. And I figured out what it was. It was the computer. And here's the computer that was in it. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know why it won't focus. Focus. But anyway, that resistor right there. See, here's your bulbs that tell you your diagnostics. But that resistor right there, I don't know why this is so blurry. I do apologize, guys. But that resistor right there, I don't know the value of it, but anyhow, that resistor right there burnt out. And it was not letting me have any spark or any fuel. I flipped the switch over here to do the diagnostic, with the lights. Didn't give me any lights, any blinking lights or anything. But I opened it up and I noticed that was burnt out. So, and I'm thinking I know why that happened. This truck originally came with roll-up windows, the manual roll-up windows that you do it by hand. And I wanted to have power windows. So, what I done was I took the window regulator, motor, and switch out of a four-wheel drive. I think it was like a 90 model 4-wheel drive hard body. And all I done was I grounded it and I put a fuse right there to give it power. So now I have power windows in this hard body. But what I done was this fusible link that I used to plug in, I plugged it in the spot where the fuel pump fuse goes. And I'm thinking what happened, at the same time I was trying to leave the stop sign, I went to go roll the window down, and I think it may have backfeeded too much voltage or something. I don't know. It should have blown a fuse, but it didn't blow a fuse. And it ended up frying that. I'm not sure if that was it, but that was a dumb move on my part. I should have wired that up a different way, but now I've got the fusible link where the windshield wipers fuse would go, and I haven't had a problem since. And to be honest with you, when I put the automatic computer in, it runs better than it did with the 5-speed computer. So if anybody's ever wondering, and from a 87 to 88 or 87 to 89 Nissan hardbody 4-cylinder, if they have a 5-speed and all they can get their hands on is a automatic transmission truck computer, you can use it. Just unplug, open this up, and there'll be a wire that plugs into the back of this, and just unplug that and it'll run fine. Don't know why, but it runs fine. Has no problems. Here, I'll even crank it up. Don't know if you can hear it or not. Runs perfect. I just let off the clutch there to kill it. But anyway, but it runs fine. So if anybody's wondering or has this issue, check your computer to make sure that none of these resistors has burnt out. But like I said, I had no spark, no fuel, and that's what it was. So, you know, excuse the mess in here. I'm in the process of doing some stuff. I've got an amp back there I'm messing with, and I'm trying to wire up some speakers. I'm fixing to put carpet in here, but I'll keep you up to date on that. So, but anyway, guys, I'm sorry for the sketchy video. I know it's rough to watch, but like I said, I was having this issue. No spark, no fuel. Tested all my relays, all my grounds with multimeter. Everything was fine. It just was not kicking on the fuel pump, and it wasn't sending signal to the distributor to make spark. Couldn't figure it out until I took the cover off of the computer, and I noticed that was burnt out. Went to the salvage yard. The only thing I could find was this automatic computer out of an 87 Nissan hardbody 4-cylinder, and it works. So, any questions, just please put in the comments below, and I appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all. Have a good day, and as the time of this video, it is Good Friday, so happy Easter, and hope everybody's being safe.